What's going on, y'all? What's going on? It's your boy Seattle Rick 206, aka That Boy Rick, aka they call him Slick, aka Hype Man Rick 206. Shout out to the all my family, all my subscribers, all my family. Shout out to the TWT family. This is another Slick Talking Slick Shorts. Just to follow up on something that I talked about earlier this week. The NBA possibly making changes to the All Star Weekend. Well, looks like they've done it. Looks like the changes are actually made now and they are cemented. So, from this is what I got from uh let me see. It says let me see. Story from SI.com. SI.com. You guys can go check it out. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver was in Indianapolis Wednesday night ahead of the Indiana Pacers season opener, which he attended. Silver and members of the Pacers and Sports Entertainment executive team had announcements to make about the 2024 NBA All-Star Game, which is being held in downtown Indianapolis next February. Silver explained that the game will return to the classic East versus West format this year. It's back to basketball around the league, Silver said to the ongoing NBA themes. That applies to the All-Star game as well. And with the game being one in a more traditional market next year, Silver thought it was a good change to make, which, yeah, being how prominent Indiana is for basketball, basketball period as a whole. Yeah, I would feel that this change was much needed. This change was much needed anyway, just because the overall brand of the All-Star Weekend was really failing with the way that the teams are being chosen, captains and all that stuff. Now it's just back to the who's really balling for East and West. That's who makes it. That's who gets voted in, and traditional 4-quarter game. So yeah, I like that, man. I like that. The article continues to say, we thought it was time, since we are coming back to such a traditional market such as Indianapolis, Indiana, and all it means for basketball, that we are going to return to the classic format for our All-Star game. Silver shared inside Gainbridge Fieldhouse. This year we will be featuring, as we had historically, it will be East versus West, with the return of the 4 quarters, the same format that we're all used to for a basketball game. The game will still contain charitable donations, but there will be no more target score at the end of the game, which I like that. It's just, the game is the game, and I can appreciate that. As a fan. The game is the game. So, since originally the All-Star game was scheduled to be in Indianapolis in 2021, but the COVID pandemic forced a reschedule. 3 years later, it's finally coming back to Indianapolis. Indianapolis, the home of Sean the Rain Man Kemp. Yeah. The All-Star game has not been there since 1985. On top of the game becoming inter-conference, once again, the NBA has other initiatives in place to refocus on the game of basketball this season. One of those, for example, is the player participation policy. The commissioner shared that nobody was proud of the 2023 All-Star game. The NBA wants the league to be about the best in the basketball world. And Indianapolis makes him think about the roots of the sport. So he thinks it's the perfect city for a traditional game. I do anticipate these changes will make it more competitive. Silver said of the All-Star game, he thinks that switch back to East versus West is more symbolic, and the significance of the changes is that it acts as a signal to everyone that a better product is expected. Absolutely. 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 I can't agree with you more, Mr. Silver. Now, one thing I will agree with you on, Mr. Silver, wholeheartedly is if you could bring my Sonics back. I will definitely agree with you on that for sure. So once they bring that back, I feel like Seattle and Vegas, or Vegas and Seattle, however you want to put it, will be in line for All Star game. I think that the All Star game in Vegas will be played in the Sphere, which will be awesome. Um, and we'll see what happens for Seattle. We'll see what happens for Seattle. But yeah, I think the East West format is much needed. Again, you're not going to have East and West Coast players mixed on the team, which I was not really a big fan of that, because a lot of the times the players were going to end up picking their friends, or it was just going to water the game down. So now the players have to ball out. You know what I'm saying? The players have to ball out, East and West, and now we'll get some pretty unique lineups, because we got a lot of young players in the league, an influx of young players in the league that will become all stars. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the veterans that we know now will be mixed in with a lot of this new talent, this new wave, and the All-Star game, I believe, will come back as long as we can again accept the old ways of the way it used to be, East versus West. This is just a quick Slick Talking Slick Shorts. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Hit that like, subscribe, share the channel, share the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. NBA All-Star weekend is back to the historical ways. East versus West. West side. Nah, but y'all let me know what you think in the comments, man. It's your boy Seattle Rick 206, and I'll holla.